Hello everyone, Night Guy here. I have two fabulous blades that I'm going to do some quick practice cuts with. One is the cold steel tactical Tanto machete. The other one is the cold steel tactical Tanto machete. Both very similar in blade. You can see there. The one with more of a katana design, with the handle and the suba, has a nice curve to it, whereas just the standard tactical machete is straight, a straight blade. Both of these are very tough steel. So we're gonna go ahead and do some practice cuts. Let me know what you think. I'm still practicing, still very new to collecting swords with more function intended than just as a decorative piece, as well as actually doing practice cuts, even some armored combat and some other videos. So go ahead and check that out. As always, I appreciate any feedback you give me, but on the subject of feedback, please keep it constructive. I do have a son and nephews, and they all watch my channel, and they are young, and this channel is also kid-friendly, so nothing disrespectful. I don't mind negative feedback, especially if it's constructive, because then it's positive. It gives me a chance to go ahead and, improve. Recently, one of my viewers, Jesse Schmidt, thank you for putting me on to the Cold Steel Training Days video. I went ahead and watched that and learned some new technique tips from that, and I'm going to go ahead and try them out today. So go ahead and stay tuned. Sorry about that. Pizza guy just got here. But back to the subject of comments and criticism. Keep it respectful. If you're going to put something that's disrespectful or just not classy, I'm probably going to delete it. I don't mind constructive feedback, but like I said, kids watch the channel. And to anyone out there that wants to put something rude on the channel, please go ahead and show me your channel. Show me if you're doing it better, cutting technique, whatever it is, that way I can learn from it. Please, please, please. I'd love to. My expertise has never been in blades. This is a very new thing for me. I've always been more of a hand-to-hand combat guy. I've done some boxing, karate, many different martial arts, even some MMA. I'm definitely a long-time personal trainer. So, this is new for me. This is a new avenue, and I'm loving the challenge. Once again, thank you to Jesse Schmidt for giving me the tips to improve my technique. We're going to work on that. Let's go ahead and show off these pieces one more time. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Here's the other one as well. They both come with very good little carrying cases. Very similar. I did some review videos. Go ahead and check those out. I'm going to start with this one because I tend to favor this machete handle. So we're going to see what kind of cuts I could get using some of the new technique. Now, I was watching on the Cold Steel Training Days video, and he mentions dropping your weight in, so let's try that out. Alright. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. But that doesn't surprise me. Most of the cold steel blades tend to be pretty clean. Let me try the Tanto this time. Alright, now we're going to try the Tanto here with the more katana-like hilt and handle and guard, using the same sort of technique. Alright. Like that. I enjoy both of them. Alright, these big thick plastic soda bottles have given me a challenge in the past, so I guess that's a testament to how sturdy they make some of these soda bottles. That's a Mountain Dew bottle. We're using the the tactical Tanto machete again, the cold steel, once again, with the more traditional machete handle. Let's see what results we get. Alright, definitely cut it. Not too clean though. And now also straight to you from the same Pepsi bottling company. Another Pepsi. There's a Pepsi bottle, sorry. Another Pepsi product. Let's see what we can do. A little bit cleaner on that one, but I think I might have just been a little more conscious of my form on the second one. Alright, these juice bottles are always pretty sturdy and always provided a good challenge. Let's see how it feels against the Tanto machetes. Alright. kind of ripping through. I don't think it's the cleanest cuts, but once again, Jesse Schmidt, thank you. That cutting technique, video helped me out a lot. There's that bad boy again. Really love the design on these. All right, let's show off this one now. That's the Tanto Machete there. Let's see how we do. Alright, looks like I seem to cut through the lid there. Not bad. Didn't knock the bottle over, even with hitting the harder plastic, so not bad. I think I may be getting a little bit better. I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. Still no. Still nothing. But very nice. Still cut, so can't complain. Back to the tactical machete. More basically just a machete with a Tanto edge, I really have to say, with this one. Let's try more of a depth cut, I would say. We're going to run 2 bottles. What do you think? Alright, now back to the Tanto machete, brought to you by Cold Steel. Let's see if I can get similar results. Finding to definitely not rushing the cuts really helps. It's tough to not want to do that, especially in recording. Alright. And I think yes I did. Go ahead and show you that. Alright, right here what we have, you can see that there, nice deep indentation there. I cut through the bottle. Right here, my cut dropped into the cinder block and chipped the piece out. It felt a little tough, you could almost hear it. You could almost hear it on the last one, but the blade seems to be okay. Right up here, towards the top of the blade, you can see where we have the scuff marks, but the edge seems to be just fine. I don't have any nicks or rolls, so I'm going to say that's a real testament to how sturdy these blades are, and that's what I love about most of the Cold Steel products. Like I said, not trying to, give them all the credit in the world, but this channel is definitely a budget channel, and these are all budget pieces, and they tend to be just very sturdy. Anyways, let's do some more cutting. Alright, let's see if I can finish off the bottle. I'm going to even try a left-handed cut. That's kind of tough for me. Now I'm a little nervous. There we go. So it's really tough for me to pick which one is a favorite piece, whether this one or this one, because they both have some real pros and cons. I feel it's just the context in which you're using them. I want to say this curved, slightly more curved blade profile feels a little more conducive to the cuts, whereas even though this has a straight blade, this handle is more conducive to my grip. So I guess, it just depends. I feel like maybe this one will probably be the one that's a little better for carrying if you're in an outdoor situation, whereas this one, if you really like cutting, is probably going to be the better choice. But this one, I feel like with that hard plastic, will beat up the hands a little more, and actually I know it will. I have the longer sword version of this one, and it does beat up your hands after a while. Anyways, we're going to see if I can do a good thrust test. Alright, so we got through 2 with that one. Let's see if we can do something with the other one. Alright, went a little deeper, you know, maybe I just did a little bit better on the second one. But overall, not bad. I'm very pleased. So normally I keep a nice layer of wood here in between the cinder blocks and whatever I'm cutting. But unfortunately I did move recently and my pieces of wood are actually in the storage. I haven't been able to pick up any more and just working too much. But anyways, that's what I love about these cold steel pieces. These are the few pieces that I have in my collection that I'm not afraid if they go steel to cinder block, just because they've shown that they can handle it time and time again. Let's see if maybe I can pull off a double cut. Nope, knocked it over. Let's try another one. Maybe a little weightier bottle. Alright, maybe one more. Let's try a heavier bottle. See what I could do. Let's switch hands actually too. Had the regular tactical machete in the right hand before, now it's in the left, and I had the Tanto in the left hand, now it's in the right. Let's see what we can do. Oh man, that was a smash if I've ever seen one. I think I'm just getting sloppy now. Probably the case. Let's try that again. Maybe throwing too much of myself. Oh man, not very well there. That bottle is still not done. Alright, and I think this is the last bottle. So let's see if I can get a clean cut. Yep. Takes a little concentration. Once again, I cut through the lid area. But as with anything, especially martial arts based, you know, with technique, you gotta stay concentrating. This is very new to me. This is the first time I practiced any cuts in, I want to say, months. So thank you for joining Night here once again. Please let me know what you think. Share the video, like, subscribe, all the above. That's once again the cold steel tactical Tanto machete versus the cold steel Tanto machete. Honestly, this is one of those where I kind of am split right down the middle. I really can't pick a favorite. They're so identical, and they're just both great pieces. So on this one, I'm kind of undecided. You let me know what you guys think, which one you would prefer. Thanks for joining.